What's up guys, welcome to Monchkinz Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Monchkinz logging in to bring you another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. And welcome back to my monthly series where you should be asking the question, should you start playing Dissidia Opera Omnia? And in this video is going to be for the month of September. We're going to take a look at all the events that are happening and of course the banners that are coming out on the month of September. Now before we do start, like and subscribe as always if you haven't already, because it does help this channel guys. We're nearly there at the 2,500 subs and hopefully we can get that with this video. And you know, without further ado, let's start this video. Okay guys, the first thing that I want to talk about is the changes or adjustments that they're doing with the cycle quests. Now for those new players, this is basically your grinding missions or grinding quests. You can grab all the shards to increase your crystal passives for your characters. So they are basically just opening every single cycle quest, and there won't be any more day restrictions, which is great, so you can really grind up for the characters that you want. Some other changes are going to be quality of life. Maybe this is going to be abused more by veteran players, such as the reset wave button, where you can just reset the entire wave in the pause screen, which is really nice. There are some more other changes, like the Dissidia point exchange, where they're gonna add more character lines. Nothing too big, and of course the other changes is to actually set the ability order for your brave attack and HP attack. But the most important one here is to set the ability order pattern for your friend support character, which I know a lot of people really hate when other people change the way that, you know, the abilities or skills that are, you know, in a certain what's the word I'm looking for? Order. That's it. So it should be in a certain order, and some people get peeved off when someone really changes that. Other than that, there's really not much else. There will be some draggable scroll bars as well for your inventory and party, so you don't have to just, like, you know, try and flip, and sometimes you tap on that character by accident. And they're moving the Dissidia point exchange now to the token exchange tab as well. Now the next one here is going to be more for the veteran players yet again, but the newer players can sort of like a little tap into this a little bit. Now there will be spear refining, so you can grab spear fragments and combine them with your high shards and the high crystals to make refined spheres. Now this will be a little bit weaker than the bonus sphere that you get when you max limit break your EX plus weapon, but nonetheless it is extra stats. So if you really like to min-max and stuff and you don't really want to use some of your bonus spheres, then this is the one for you. Now also they are going to be adding reset stones. Unfortunately these are going to be included in the weapon enhancement chests, which are something you need to buy with real money. They are going to be giving out 3 reset stones for free. It's going to be a one-time login. They will probably just give us this free every now and then, but for the most part you do need to grab it off the shop. Okay guys, now let's get into the spicy things, the things that you probably would want to hear. So on the 27th of August we are going to be getting a new chapter, and this will feature Vonn's LD and burst weapons, and also Gabranth's EX weapon here as well. Now unfortunately for Gabranth, he doesn't get an LD here, so his LD will come out later down the line. So that's the unfortunate thing. If you really like Gabranth, he is coming out without an LD. That's not to say that he is useless. He's a pretty unique character. He's sort of like a tank, and he does debuffs, and basically the debuffs prevent the enemies from gaining brave and doing a whole lot of brave damage for your party. So he's sort of like a debuffing tank, so to speak. Where in case with Vonn, he gets his LD and burst here. Of course he gets more powerful. He actually has a pretty strong burst weapon. The only thing that I really don't like about Vonn is basically he's stuck with a lot of elemental attacks. So I guess the best combination for Vonn is to have Shantoto, or along those lines, or someone who has multiple elemental imperil attached to their kit, like say maybe Alice as well is another one who has multiple imperils. Yeah, that's the only thing that I would warn you. If you do like Vonn and you want to pull for him, he is going to be stuck with a lot of elemental attacks. However, he is very, very strong. He hits pretty hard if there's no limitations in terms of elemental attacks. So just something to really think about. Now the next one is going to be a quick one. It's just going to be another Abyss Perfectum or Normalis, whatever you want to call it. This will be a limited time mission, and it will be on the 27th, 31st, and on the 3rd of September. And this will run through all the way up to the 1st of October. Now the next one is going to be more for, I guess, for newer players. There will be an enhancement campaign which you can grab a little bit more goodies, especially if you're just starting off. You can grab all this. This will definitely help you in, making your characters more powerful. Of course, for veteran players, these are all just extras. It's probably not something that you entirely need, but it would be nice to have. Now, on the 31st of August, we are going to be getting Machina's Lost Chapter. This is going to be permanent content, and you can grab Machina off now anytime you want. He will have a challenge quest that will last all the way up to the 14th of September. The banner for this one will include his LD and Vonn's burst weapon as well. Other characters in the banner are Sid and Rem. Now moving on the 3rd of September all the way to the 17th, we are going to be getting an event co-op, which is going to be a Song of Ice and Iron. Now this will actually have a triple EX banner included in this particular event. However, this triple EX banner does not have any LD weapons. So, however, there's a very interesting character that they did put here, which is Arciela. So if you did miss out on Arciela, this is probably a great time to pick her up. She's still a very, very good character to pick up, even without the LD weapon. Leon is an interesting one as well. I think a little bit underrated at times, but he can make some fights really, really broken, basically. So anyway, this is going to be the triple EX banner on this one. Unfortunately, no LD. And of course, Leon, Sid, Vivi, Rem, and Machina, and Leon and Machina will have boards as well as Leon, Sid, and Vivi will be having reworks as well. Now, the next one is going to be from the 7th of September. We are going to be getting the World of Illusions Ultimate Odin banner, and you can upgrade him to level 30 now. And of course, you get a lot of gems, a lot of tickets, and a lot of armor tokens if you are willing to grind for it. Now, the banner for this one is going to be with Noctis's LD and his burst weapon. Now, a lot of people are actually going after Noctis's burst weapon because he's pretty broken, to be completely honest. He's going to be one of those strong, really, really strong characters for a while. So a lot of people are actually eyeing his LD and his burst weapon. So the first banner will include Irvine, Fran, and I do believe Seven. And the second banner, the other banner, will have Cecil, Paladin Cecil, Fang, and Noctis's EX there as well. So this is going to be a very, very highly anticipated banner for a lot of players. So just so you know, he is going to be really, really good. And I must say, the characters that included him, they're okay. I mean, there's obviously always like one character that is very viable, at least in my opinion. Now, from the 14th of September, we are going to be getting Bosch's Lost Chapter. and he will have a challenge quest that will last until the 28th of September. His banner is going to be including his LD, of course, and it will have Noctis's burst weapon there as well. And you can grab Vonn's EX weapon once again, and Sarah as well, her EX is going to be on that banner. Now the character that you guys are seeing here is going to be 9. So 9 will be getting his event, and his banner will be including his LD weapon as well as his EX weapon as well. So the burst weapon is still going to be for Noctis, and Barret and Fujin, I believe, is going to be the ones that will have synergy in this event. So you can grab both Barret and Fujin's EX weapon here. Now, something that I did miss earlier is going to be on the 7th of September is going to be another New Dimensions End. This is not basically not for new players. This is more for veteran players. This is endgame content, but I thought I'd just add it here. Now, towards the end of September, on the 24th, we are going to be getting Act 2 Finale Part 1. And this is, again, one of the most highly anticipated banners, which will include Arden's LD and his burst weapon as well. He is going to be one of those broken characters, just like Noctis. This is another very highly anticipated banner. So I do highly suggest trying to save your gems for these two characters, Noctis and Arden. They are very powerful. So that is it basically for the month of September. My final thoughts are, get ready for your gems to just fly away. So hopefully you guys have been saving, unlike me, who has been pulling on every single banner. I hope you guys have been saving your gems for Noctis and Arden, because they are going to be really good. Overall, would I suggest you start playing in the month of September? Hell yes! There's a lot of very good characters. If I'm going from top to bottom, it is going to be a battle between Arden and Noctis. It just depends who you like more. I think Arden is more broken, but that's just my own opinion. Obviously, I need to play around with them both and see who I like in the end more, but they are going to be two very good characters. Vonn is a close one there as well. Again, the only thing I really just dislike with Vonn is all the elementals that are attached to him. And Arciela is in this month once again, so if you missed out on her, which I think not a lot of veteran players actually missed out on her. I actually think a lot of people actually planned out, but if you're a new player, she's going to be very helpful in terms of just clearing content for you and clearing some of the hardest contents because of her HP silence. So overall, I do highly suggest, if you are just thinking of playing Dissidia Omnia, this is actually a good time to start. Now, that is it for this video, guys. Remember to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help the channel, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. And of course, hit the bell button as well if you don't want to miss out on anything. It does help the YouTube algorithm if you do leave a like and comment down below. So if you do plan to comment down below, let me know who you're after in the month of September. Are you going for Arden, Noctis, or Vonn's burst weapon? Let me know down in the comments below. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Facebook as well at Monchkinz Gaming. This is Monchkinz logging off. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys